What's up, everybody? Hey. How's it going? Great to see y'all. Thought I'd say hello, get you in a little daytime action going on. There you can see, try not to get anybody in the face, but there you can see the fuel truck has just pulled away from the CRJ 900 and is getting ready to drive off. So they filled up the CRJ 700, excuse me. What's up, Thunderbolt? What's up, Andy Lang? What's up, Sue Major? Great to see you, Sue. Haven't seen you in a bit, but thought I'd jump on here for a few minutes and show you things in action. So the fuel truck has left the building and left the plane, and there's our CRJ 700. I believe this one is headed back to Dallas. What's up, Rachel? Great to see you guys. Glad I could share a few minutes with you. I always love coming on and answering your questions and checking things out. This was a little impromptu. I was going to do it later this evening, but I figured since it was daytime that I would do it so you can get a better view of what happens. So there you go. There's the tower right there. What's up, Rachel? Hey, everybody. The camera is pointing towards the action, not the beautiful face behind the camera. But here I am, just doing my job, just doing my work. What's up, Delta Alpha Lima? Great to see you. If you guys have any questions, feel free to answer them. Hey, Colin, my man, what's happening? Great to see you. Hey. And I was planning to go on later this evening, but it's sunny out and it's daytime, so you can guys and gals can get a better picture of the airport. So I'm just sitting here right now watching this CRJ 700 do its thing while it's getting ready to load up passengers. It just got fueled. You got thunderstorms where you live, Rachel? Yeah, I think Dallas had some delays. That's probably why this CRJ flight was a little bit late, because it was coming from Dallas. So this one is the flight that we're looking at here is, what flight are we looking at here? Good to see y'all. Oh, we got a pushback. There you go. Pushback in the action. Everybody's boarded up and we got a pushback in action. So you're watching the action. This is live on YouTube. Nobody else is going to bring this to you. So here you go. 60 degrees in Sioux Falls. That's warmer than it is here. That's not fair, Delta Alpha Lima. So this is cool. I didn't expect it to push back this early, but they got boarded fast because they're a little bit behind schedule. So nice job. Nice job by everybody. Maximilian, what's up? We're just watching this Dallas flight headed to... Where are we headed to? So they're doing a pushback. You can see the wing walkers there. They're pulling out the tug, removing the pin, and waiting for the tug to move back so that they can be safe in getting ready to roll. So we'll see where the CRJ 700 goes. And I'm parked here, so this flight is 6210 headed to Dallas. So I was right. It was headed to Dallas. So hey, everybody. I just thought you'd watch this. It'd be more entertaining than just me sitting there talking to you. So we'll turn the camera around in just a little bit. But I'm parked here, and I'm excited to have you guys stop by. That's right, the only one, bro. Delta Alpha Lima, funny guy. I don't think there's anybody else who's doing live stream from a ramp, so it's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's about an hour and a half, a little over an hour and a half, Andy Lang. Depending on winds, it can be almost 2 hours. But it's a pretty good flight as we check out. This is a CRJ 700. You know, and if I schedule this more in advance, I'm sure there'd be a bigger turnout. So I'll have to do that. But the number one priority is my job here. I just had a few minutes to sneak on real quick. But it's fun to watch everything in action and to show it to you. What's up, Chantel? Good morning to you, my dear. All right, so we'll watch where this CRJ is headed. Maximilian, good question. I'll be flying out of Albuquerque. I would like to fly out of Santa Fe, but Albuquerque is where I'm flying. So it looks like our SkyWest flight is going to depart from runway 20. So the winds aren't too bad right now. But yeah, I'll be going to Albuquerque to fly out Denver, which means I'll basically get no sleep because my flight's in the morning. So, but hi everybody, Chantel, great to see you. Glad I could share the ramp and apron with everybody. So there's the action on the other side. So we'll maybe see the, I'll have to roll down the window and see the SkyWest flight maybe take off. But I think it's pretty heavy, so. But while we have a minute, what's up? Here I am, rocking you like a hurricane. And great to see everybody for this impromptu stream. I should probably schedule these more often, but I apologize, but I'll do that in the future. But so we'll wait for that SkyWest flight to take off. It might have a flow time. The radio, I turned the radio down, so I don't know if Tower gave them a flow time, but it's great to see everybody. Chantel, you're always up at 2 a.m. I think it's like clockwork for you. What's up, Josh? Mr. Aldrich, what's happening? Just in time. Hopefully we can catch the flight take off here. I'll probably step out of the truck so you guys can see it. But, yeah. Oh, it looks like it's getting ready to take the runway already. Aviation, he's live during the week. What's up? Yeah, I realized I should probably do this in advance. All right, so let's get out of the truck real quick because it's ready to take off. So I'll turn the camera around. All right, here it comes. Nice, Josh. I need to exercise tomorrow. That's good advice. And there it goes. SkyWest 6210 back to Dallas Fort Worth. Yeah, pretty rad, Delta Alpha Lima. Oh, I can zoom in. There you go. Zoom in a little bit more. Aviation, absolutely. I would consider spotting in Chicago. I love Chicago. That's where I grew up. So yeah, anytime I go home to see my sister, I always try and spot, both at Chicago O'Hare and Chicago Midway. So, hey, and while we're outside, let's take a look. This is the truck. They do kind of look like flying saucers, Chantel. this is the truck. Yeah, I like it, Aviation. So we'll go back inside. So back inside the truck. Hope you enjoyed that. You know, if I time it right, I can actually do live streams when there's actually going to be departures. So I should probably work on that. I think there's a NetJets departure that'll be departing shortly. Santa Fe really isn't that busy in aviation as far as commercial traffic like major airlines, but we do get a good bit of corporate jets here. The Mobile Command Unit, yes, indeed, the Mobile Command Unit. The Pitmobile, yeah, Delta Alpha Lima, that's exactly right. So, Aviation, that is our entire airport right there. So no, we get about, if you count departures and arrivals, we get about, I think like 14 to 16 arrivals per day. The only two airlines that fly to Santa Fe right now are, let's see, oh, the pip-up truck. I like that, Aviation. That's good. We only have United and American. Thank you. I was having a brain fart, so. But what do you guys want to get a little quick tour of a couple of planes on the ramp? You want to see what's on the ramp? And make sure to ask your questions, what you have, because this is a totally new view. Most people never get to see this view, let alone live. And I'd like to thank my supervisor for allowing me to do this for a few minutes. And so I appreciate him and appreciate the hard work that we do here. Now, the one caveat is I will not be driving while holding the cell phone, okay? So that is the one rule, safety first. So I'm gonna put the phone down and drive, and so stay with me for just a second. So I'm gonna head over to where some of the planes are, but I'm gonna have to put the phone down so that I maintain focus on the wheel. So stand by, I will be with you momentarily. But I'll still be talking to you. Safety comes first, especially on the airport. So, yeah, we only have American Eagle and United Express that fly here. We're trying to get, I think there's talk about getting another airline, but obviously that is incumbent upon the city of Santa Fe to do that. So I'm going to be careful because it looks like there is an aircraft that's about to block out. So I'm going to sneak behind it. Well, actually, I'm not going to sneak behind it because the jet blast could be a serious problem. So we're going to stop right here and I'm going to turn it around so you can kind of see things. So there's the Cessna Citation that is about to block out. I can drive and chew gum at the same time, Josh. That is correct. Thank you, Colin. Appreciate that. I don't know where that was from. Yeah, so that plane right there, the Cessna Citation, I think it's a 560. There's so many, as Michael said and Mattman said the other night when we were broadcasting, there's so many different Cessna Citation models. So let's see if I can zoom in a little bit for you, but I'm not going to get close to it just because I don't want to be in the jet blast zone. So you got to be careful of that. Right now, our last flight left that we saw, but this guy is getting ready to taxi out. but I'm parked right now, and I'm outside the SIDA area here. Yep, it's a lot of fun at Aviation. I'm not gonna lie, being up this close to some of the beautiful jets, and I'll get an even better close up for you. I know, Delta Alpha Lima, that's a great suggestion. I would love to, if I get to Salt Lake, I'll convince them to try and do that. So welcome in everybody who's just joined me. Make sure to smash that thumbs up button or subscribe. We are here answering your questions and also live from Santa Fe Regional Airport. That's right. We are actually inside the airport. Nobody else is giving you this perspective. Can you hear it start up? I think it is already started up, NorCal Jet Center, but let's see what we can do for you. So I'll roll down the window here. Can you guys hear it? Oh, here we go. Okay, I'm back in the truck, so I'm going to put the phone down real quick. So we maintain safety, and I'll be back in just a second. But we'll try and catch that one on arrival too, or on departure. All right, so it's taxiing down, but there's some of the beautiful birds that flew in yesterday. I believe it's a couple Dassault Falcons, and we'll try and get a little bit closer, but also respect the ownership. So, and then there's a G500, a Gulfstream G500 behind that. So, good question. Let's see, Andy, where he is headed. I should know that by now that you guys are going to ask that. It looks like it's going to be Salt Lake City. Hey, my old home. If you email me, Robert at pipsplane-spotting-live@gmail.com, or you can join our free Facebook page, and you can post it on there. Just Google or search on Facebook, Pips Plane Spotting Pals. Yeah, see, like I said, Aviation, we do get a fair bit of corporate traffic that comes in, so it's pretty awesome. All right, we're going to get out of the truck real again. Sorry, it's a little shaky. Now we're going to stabilize here. All right, I'm going to put the phone down so we can get a little bit closer in a different view. So stand by, everyone. Make sure to like this if you're enjoying the coverage. This is live. Nobody else has this. And we want to thank our supervisor for letting me take a few minutes to answer some questions and share you how cool Santa Fe is. So stand by. All right. So there we are. True. That's one of the things I want to get, Josh, for sure. Absolutely. No question about it. So I got to get paid, though. That's an old Cessna XL, Delta Alpha Lima. But here's a pair of those Falcons. And then behind it, there's a G5. And then some general aviation aircraft. So pretty cool. So there you go. Feel free to ask any questions you might have about air operations and Santa Fe. So pretty cool, eh? But yeah, Josh, I definitely need a phone holder for sure. Yeah, it's pretty dope Falcon. And I was told that this is typically the slowest time of the year for traffic. Any cheese sticks, G6s? I saw G6 come in here a couple of weeks ago, in fact, but not yet. Josh asks, when do you do your runway inspection? Well, we are required to do a runway inspection once a day by the FAA. But now that I started, we can increase that to at least 2 times a day. I can choose to do multiple inspections, but typically I'll do it after the tower closes. So like a little after 9 o'clock. But if I work during the day, then I'll do it, sometime during the day and make sure there's not too much traffic. So I'm not interfering with ATC. So great question. No, no, not going to do that. NorCal Jet Center. That's funny though. What's up, Jevin? So, yep. But anyways, so it's kind of quiet now. Yeah, probably the ERJ, the Embraer 175. But in fact, the biggest plane that we had come in here one time was last week. It was a Bombardier 7500 Global. It's pretty massive. So it's 4 feet longer than the CRJ 700. So that was officially the biggest plane I had ever seen in Santa Fe. So good questions. Keep them going. Yeah, fancy jet indeed. So, departures and arrivals on average. Now remember, not all the planes that arrive here have flight plans. They turn off the transponder or they don't register. You know, if they want to be private. So the answer to that is probably on average, general aviation and also commercial. You're talking about um, 30, 30 departures per day, 30 arrivals per day. Oh, good question. Are there any lenticular or rotor clouds above the mountains? I do not see any today, which is good because if there were, the winds would be much, much higher. Much, much higher. But great question, NorCal. Peoria gets about 15 arrivals, departures per day. That makes sense. So, yeah, great questions. Yeah, I eventually want to do the GoPro. So I'll eventually try and do that. But yeah, I do need a phone holder for sure. But hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, Denver, I'm supposed to leave around 5:30 on Saturday. But right now, we're just making sure that the airport's a safe place and a compliant place to come. Yeah, I'm aviation. I absolutely wanted to become a pilot. Still do. Tried to get in the Air Force, but I actually got all my health records together. But I had some health conditions that prevented me, and they said no. So sadly, they said no. But what's up, Matt Man? Uh, Josh, that is a great question. Right now, there are gates. There are 3 with the concourse being done. There are 3. Before there were only 2, and I think United and American shared them both. But now there's 3 gates, and so no jet bridges as of yet, as you could see if you saw the beginning of the broadcast. But we'll eventually have jet bridges, but I'm pretty sure it won't be for a few years. So we're gonna have to get some more traffic. But what's up, Matt Man? Great to see you. I'll come over here. So, yeah, that's a little bit about the airport. Remember, we have 3 runways here. The main runway 220 that we saw the planes take off at it's about 8,400 feet, and the other 2 runways are both about 6,400 feet. So, yeah, it was on the other side of the airport. It sure was. Yep. But yeah. So thanks for everybody joining in, answering questions, and having some fun. Thanks for the likes. And yeah. I thought they were super cool, Matt, man. That's why I was like, dude, those are so awesome. And I was talking with Infidel Fireman about them because he was a wildfire firefighter, and they said they're super nimble and they're super effective in getting around tight areas and in canyons. They're really good. So it was pretty cool seeing 5 of them and catching that. Well, the official title is not runway inspector, but I like it. The airport operations officer is the correct title. Airport operations officer is the correct title. Yeah, real life shirt. There is good fishing up the Rio Grande, about 20 minutes, or down in Albuquerque, Josh, and then up in the mountains. I'm not a huge fisherman, but you know who is? The guy at the front desk at Hyatt. So I'll have to ask him where the great places to fish at. But give me a second. I'm going to have to move because I think they're going to marshal in a plane. So stand by. I'm going to put the phone down for a second. Still driving. All right. You are welcome, Colin. Yeah, and NorCal, one of the big industries bringing revenue into Santa Fe, tourism. Santa Fe is the oldest capital in America. It was settled in 1615, I want to say. So there's a lot of historic and old buildings. Art is massively huge, like artists, like painters. Georgia O'Keeffe is from here. So art is huge here, especially Western art. So yeah, tourism is big, and Santa Fe is also the state capital of New Mexico. So there's a lot of government workers here as well. To answer your question about what are the biggest industries in Santa Fe. Yeah, insiders, look, you're not going to find it anywhere else. People are missing out. That's a great question, though. Yeah, keep those questions coming. And then, stand by. There's a nice picture of the G5. And then, right next to me, looks like a nice little Cirrus, I think. Very sharp look. So this is my life every day. You got it, Delta Alpha Lima. Nice sharp Cirrus here. Great job on the paint scheme. But I do love that G500. Oh my goodness, Josh, there you go with your humor again. You're on fire. Well done. So I'll try and actually, now that I've got the okay from the boss to maybe chat for a few minutes, I'll try and schedule these in advance so we can be more productive in what we do. But it's sometimes just cool to see what's on the ramp. I mean, we saw a plane take off, 2 planes take off. We saw one depart. We saw a pushback. It's been a full night in just 30 minutes. But thanks everybody for tuning in. So maybe I'll have to try again tomorrow. I don't know how long these Falcons in this Gulfstream are going to be here for, but it's sure sweet seeing them. Excellent choice, M Aviation. The Cessna is probably going to be a lot cheaper than the Cirrus. I think the Cirruses cost upwards of like $1 million. Good for you, Delta Alpha. Resist the temptation. Here, I'm going to move up just slightly. So I have to say, another great broadcast by myself. So it's awesome just checking things out. I thank you for all tuning in, of course. So I'll probably, I'll do a better job of scheduling in the advance. ATC, hey, what's up, Norfolk? Good to see you. We're on shift here, airport ops on shift. Thanks to my supervisor, my boss, for letting me do this for a few minutes while we have a little bit of downtime. There are a lot of inspections that I do, so the runway is done at least once per day. I try and do a ramp and apron inspection, so this area right here, once per day, because FOD check, of course. Speaking of that, I want to show you what I found today. So it looks like a metal tie down for the rope for like the planes, but this can be FOD. Best boss ever indeed, Matt man. Indeed. Thank you to my boss. Okay, that sounds good, Delta Alpha Lima. We'll keep you on the DL. Ha! On the DL. So, thanks to, yeah, again, my supervisor. Yeah, free souvenirs. Exactly. Not quite, though. So, pretty cool. So that's what's going on. They do a great job here. There are 2 FBOs, which are stands for Fixed Based Operator. Okay. Stand by. All right, guys. I gotta go. I gotta make a call. So later. Gotta go. I'll explain why later, but gotta go.